Do you want to be featured on Kenchi School?
Kenchi School.
Hello and welcome back to Kenchi School. My name is Archana Mukherjee and I would like to thank you for stopping by. If you are new here, welcome and please subscribe to my channel for more arty and crafty videos. Today I'll be making a super fun and thrilling scenic birthday card using Lawn Fawn stamps. So let's dig in. Here are all the stamps that I used to create this card. You can find more information in the description box down below. All the images have been stamped using Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I use my Decam Stampaholic stamping platform to stamp multiple images at once. I am using my Tinge alcoholic markers which I bought from H&D MD to color all the images today. These images are also being colored as a part of my daily marker challenge for 2019. If you are not aware of the daily marker 30-day coloring challenge, let me tell you, this is organized by Kathy and you should head out to her blog to get more information on this. Her link will be provided in the description box down below. This coloring challenge has helped me better my coloring capabilities and I see a drastic difference with the everyday coloring that I do. If you would like to see what I have created for the 30-day challenge, you should head out to my Instagram and you should find all the cards that I have created as a part of this challenge. My Instagram handle is kenchi.school and you should be able to see the handle name on your screens right now. The links to my Instagram, Facebook and blog will be present in the description box down below as well. As you can see here, I am using my Uniball Signo white gel pen to add highlights to all the characters and elements of my card. I feel this adds more life to my images. If you would like to skip the coloring process, please forward the video to the timestamp present on your screen right now. Or you can choose to sit back, relax and listen to some music while I finish coloring my critters and other elements for this card. I am going to die cut a few of the images with the available coordinating dies that I have. For die cutting, I use the Dream Cut machine by Little Birdie, which I bought from Itsy Bitsy Craft Store. You can find the link to the unboxing on how to use the Dream Cut in the top right corner of your screen. For rest of the images, I will be using my VR Memory Keeper's Platinum scissors to cut them out. I decided to use a penknife to remove the grids of the roller coaster stamps as well. In this way, we can see the background behind the roller coaster. Now I will assemble the smaller die cuts onto the larger images to create a scene. For this I am using both foam tape as well as liquid glue so that it gives me that little fraction of time for movement. Now that all my stamps and images are assembled, let's start working on the background of this card. I'm using this 11.5 and 4 by 1/4 inch card panel today. So basically this is a half of an A4 sheet. I have already drawn a rough sketch of the background that I want for this card for my reference of inking. I am going for a morning sky, a distant ocean and a fun fair in a field kind of look. I'm going to use Distress Oxide inks for my background today. I started with squeezed lemonade and tumbled glass Distress Oxide ink, but as I started I saw that tumbled glass was too light, so I brought in broken china to give that morning bluish sky color. Does anyone else relate to the thrill of pulling out a washi tape to find that clean edge? For the distant ocean, I am using Salty Ocean to create the perfect ocean color. That's too many oceans in one sentence. For the fun fair, I want to create a field with a very rough path in way, which is usually created when there is a lot of walking activity on only one part of the grass. I hope I can explain what I exactly mean. I'm trying to create that kind of look. And first I thought I would start with coloring that green patch of the grass which has not been really used to walk upon. I'm using Mowed Lawn and Twisted Citron Distress Oxide ink, and I'm using the guidelines which I have drawn using my pencil to get the ink in the exact area that I want. For all the ink blending today, I am using the ink blending tool and ink blending foam by Artistry Ink, which is by the company Shilpi. After the ink has dried a little, you can go ahead and erase those lines if they are very visible, as in this case, using an eraser, and the ink should not spread out. I decided to bring in a little more depth in those grassy patches, so later on you will see that I will also include Lucky Clover and blend with these colors. The key to get a perfect blend is to practice well and keep blending till it appears seamless. For that thin patch of grass which has already been walked upon too many times, I decided to use the fossilized amber, and it gave me that perfect hay, scanty grass kind of color that we see on our fields. As I had mentioned earlier, I am getting the lucky clover to add in more depth in my grassy field. Inspired by one of my most favorite card makers, that is Marine Simon, I decided to add these splatters where I have diluted Distress Oxide ink in the color walnut stain, and I have diluted it with some water, and I'm getting it on my brush and tapping my brush to get those splatters. I was extra careful to not get it here and there by covering the areas with tissue paper, but you will see I got one splatter on my sky, but I will take care of that later. Now I have started assembling my card using glue and foam tape wherever required. I use these pair of tweezers that I bought from Ranganjali, and it really helps me to place those intricate die cuts in the exact position that I want. Liquid glue provides that fraction of second of movement so that I can decide whether the die cut has been placed properly or not. Foam tape provides a dimension which adds to the pop of the card. While placing my little penguin, I kind of bruised the paper, so I decided to use my alcohol markers again and create the shadow of these counters and critters so that I can cover up that bruise, and I think it added more dimension to all those critters and different elements on my card. Before sticking my little birdie with the camera in his hands, I decided to add that click and flash stamp from the same stamp set, and I stamped these using VersaFine Onyx Black ink. The length of my card was too large, and I also had to get rid of that little speck of splatter. It was becoming very lanky because of the weight, so I decided to trim off 1 inch at the top. I totally forgot that I own foam sheets which could be used to create the dimension of the card panel, but I instead use foam tape. For the sentiment, I am referring the Coaster Critters stamp set, and the sentiment is going to be "Have a Thrilling Birthday." I am using 2 types of ink, that is VersaFine Onyx Black ink and Archival Cobalt Blue ink for the word thrilling. I have cut out the strip of paper on which I have stamped my sentiment using my Stampaholic, and I have created a fishtail on one end. I am going to stick this on my card front using some foam tape. On the inside, I decided to use the phrase "Life is full of ups and downs, enjoy the ride." I also stuck one of the remaining critters on the inside. Using my Nuvo Morning Dew crystal drops, I am adding some extra dimension and interest on few of the elements like the noses of all my critters, balloons, ice cream, tickets, etc. I later also added some grass and pebbles using my permanent black marker, which can be seen in the images coming up. And this is the completed card. I had so much fun coloring all the elements and having fun by arranging this card together. If you have stuck with me till here, thank you so much for watching this video. Do let me know more about this card and yourself in the comment section. I love going through all your comments. If you liked this video and this card, please do like and share this video to support my work. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. You can find the handle names at the bottom of your screen. Here are a few videos which may interest you. Don't forget to check them out. Have a great day and see you soon.